we're only limited by our imagination when it comes to the large language model tools. I hate calling it AIs. Let's stick to calling it large language models, because for example, we could have this running constantly back in the background. We're checking ad groups that have multiple ads. We could pause the losing ads and replace them, but instead of manually giving the agent the inputs just as we have in this simplified version, we'd have it draw on the agent we've developed for ad recon, which is for those important search terms, scrape the search engine results page for the ads, all the sponsored content. So we pull in all the competitor ads, grade them objectively based on that framework, find where all the gaps are being left. Perhaps they're all too feature heavy. No one's mentioning enough benefits, not enough use of numbers. Maybe something as basic as not having high enough density of the search term in headlines and descriptions. But then there's another part of that agent which then draws on for those businesses that have a lot of customer reviews. It'll go do a very deep analysis of those reviews. And here we only supplied 2 reviews, but some businesses can have 100 reviews, and we can pull those in and start finding very strong patterns in what customers have said about the business. And then that starts going into filling the gaps we'd have found with our competitor ad recon. It will then create ads, and we'll just give it a little functionality to start picking headlines and descriptions that give us a high score. Because at the end in ad recon, You've got that score where typically most ads are scoring like 4s and 5s, good ads about 7 and 8s. But what if we want ads that always score double digits and above? So we'll then say filter out and just start giving us combinations of headlines and descriptions that give us a double digit score. Now put that into the ad group. Let's see how that goes for a month.